Well, I think some significant learning experiences, you kind of don't realize how important they were until much later on. At least that's the case of this one. I played football in high school, and uh, we were a small team, and nobody expected us to win anything. I was the quarterback, and we ended up having a winning season. They called us the Mighty Midgets, et cetera, et cetera. And so football was important to me, and playing sports was always very important. And the people who were my coaches were very influential in my later thinking and so on. But there's a couple of things that I remember particularly. One is that we used to play this game in practice, football practice, called Bull in the Ring. And the coach would throw the ball to one guy, everybody else would be in a ring around them, and you had to break out of the ring. And Roy Schleicher was one of our coaches. He would walk around and he'd say, "Okay, who's the toughest guy here?" And he would throw me the ball, and I would be in the middle of the ring, and I had to get out. Now I wasn't the toughest guy there, but when he threw me the ball, I had to be. So that's one thing. And the other thing, I was a quarterback, and I called the plays. I mean, this is like in the 50s, and they trusted me to call the plays. I called the game. They'd run one in once in a while, but basically, I was the play caller. And as I look back on that, those two things really stick with me in terms of what I think has characterized a lot of my work in teaching and with kids, which is I always try to throw kids the ball, and I always try to kind of trust them to call the plays. So those experiences stick with me, and I think they have informed a lot of my life and practice in education.